Alright, so this is Adulting 101 and we got a condo, jumps. Let's go down. It's kind of like a hotel. You just shoot free throws all day. You have parties with your friends and everything. Gym area. Sunday. Alright, so this is Adulting 101 and we got a condo. This is Helix Square. It's at PJ South. So this video is not only just me bringing you guys just walking around, it's also me just sharing a bit of how I actually got this property in the first place, and you know, the thought process, the really stupid thought process that went behind it, that actually landed me my first property. So yeah, today we're gonna go through some of the nice places around here and just talk about the place. And also if you want to watch the full video, do watch Kenny's channel. He'll put up the whole property tour, which he used to do. He does for every other property also as well. So do check that out. He's more comprehensive in what does, you know, certain things mean, why is it done this way. For me, I'm just sharing my thoughts of why and how I got this property. So yeah, let's go. Jumps. Let's go down. Alright, so just show you guys around. We're starting on the first place. That's the guardhouse. Alright, so if you come in, you literally just walk in, and the first place you actually see is a swimming pool, but right to the left is now where we came in. This is actually like a chill game area and everything. It's a co-working space, so there's Wi-Fi here and everything. With plug points and everything. So yeah, that's where you come in from that side. And the interesting part about this is also, so this area over here actually is a movie area. So you can actually get them to bring in a projector over here, and then you project over onto this big wall. Later I can show you guys around. So co-working space, what you do is you can work, you know, meet friends, chill, sit. And it's actually an open area, so like it's quite windy now, so it's quite cooling. You don't really need aircon, and then yeah. So while we're waiting for Kenny, just show you guys what the outside looks like. This is the guardhouse, and then this is the facade. You got it, facade. Walk in, and this is how it feels like, you know, just walking in. And then the pool is right in front. When you walk in pool, just now the area which I talked about, the co-working area is on the left over here, and then you have the whole pool area over here. It's kind of like a hotel, I guess. That's how they design the whole place, and that's why I mentioned the gym. And then yeah, we're now going up to the Fresno gourmet dining, gourmet kitchen, multi-purpose hall to have a look. Okay, so as you walk the other side, this is, you know, as you see the pool on your left, the units, most of them are over here. We only have one block, so here's the pool area. You go up to the gym later, but I'll just show you guys the basketball court. Just one floor, half a floor up. So you get to an open area where you can actually play basketball with your mates and just come over. Alright, so they do have a basketball court, pretty good rim and everything. But as someone who plays basketball, the court's a bit small, so you don't really have a 3-point line to shoot from. You can shoot your free throws, practice the free throws and everything. Yeah, it's just like a half of a half court. You don't have your baseline kind of, you know, 3-pointers that you can train. And then on the side, you do have an area that you can just, you know, relax, put your stuff, chill with your friends, that kind of thing. Right next to some greenery, I guess that's good. But the highway's right next to there, so yeah, you decide. Yeah, you can just shoot free throws all day. I guess you won't suck by then. Alright, so you have the playground as well. Not so important for me, but if you have kids, I guess this is a nice place where you just bring your kids and everything. Right next to the management office, the two over there, that's the management office. So just now, the facilities, pool, everything is ground floor. And then this is the second floor first. We'll show you this is just an open area for you just chill. There's the barbecue area at the back. So that's where you have your, you know, parties and everything. There's one halal, non-halal area. So they split it actually. So this one is for non-halal. And then this one over here is for the halal side, yeah. Okay, one floor down, you will have the dining area, which we're going right now. Come, let's... Wow. So this is an area you can actually book. You know, to have a party with your friends and everything. Maybe shoot a podcast episode or 2 over here. Don't need to rent studio anymore, sorry, KL Podcast Studio. And actually, so this place you can actually open up this one, so it becomes a big hall. Let's say you have a big event, you know, you have a lot of people coming, you can actually open up, you book both areas. Yeah, Kenny was telling me to get another one, so this one haven't even started. I'm gonna get the next one, so you can compare. So Kenny, what do you recommend next?
You can go to Desa Park City, get one there.
Okay, I gotta work harder. Earn more money first. And yeah, the same thing applies. So this one also has, you know, a halal area and non-halal area. There's two different fridge. So I like that how it is very inclusive of everyone. Right, so this is a gym area. You pretty much have one of everything. So if there's quite a lot of people, you might need to wait and everything. So we have dumbbells, I think enough dumbbells, but kettlebell you only have 10 kg, 20 at the moment. The spot would be where people most likely work out. Running, you have 4 treadmills, so I guess that's pretty much enough. And then you have 4 of these cycling machines with amazing view of people swimming down below. And also all the greenery. So I like the house on the second floor when you're running. You're not looking at the wall or at yourself. You actually look down into some greenery and some nice views and shit. So yeah, we're here at the rooftop garden. And then actually if you go over to the sides, you can actually see Sunway Pyramid. I forgot which, I think yeah, here. So this is a whole open area, you can do your workouts there and everything. You walk over here, you can actually look down. That's the Federal Highway over there. Yeah, Sunway Pyramid, right over there. So you Sunway Pyramid over there, Federal Highway over there. I'm pretty sure NPE is somewhere. I think this is the NPE toll, so right down here, that is actually the view of my condo. And then, yeah, you got the panda over there, the WWF panda. And actually over here, this is Verando, another unit, another condo. I think that one is a bit more dense, there's more people in it. This one is a bit low dense. This is the floor that we're at. So where this looks literally like how you go to a hotel, and yeah, we're moving over to the unit. Right, so this is opening number 2. They already cut ribbon, got gold scissors some more. So yeah, they did the flooring and everything already. So you can see the floor, they did the whole SPC laminating, 1 aircon over here. This is the master bedroom. I'll show you guys the kitchen later. Master bedroom over here, you just walk in. Both have this sunbed. We don't have a balcony there, so yeah, another aircon over here. Here's the toilet. And yeah, so just show you guys out there first. This is the kitchen. It came together with this cabinets and everything. You have the exhaust fan, and then the wet kitchen is on the outside. Wet kitchen, or what you call that, washing machine areas here. So I like that it's open. You can hang your clothes outside here and get sunlight. Then you get the second room. This is the second bedroom that is a bit smaller. Maybe some people want to do it as a workplace. It's actually quite nice as a workplace. You get both sides, if you're gonna work with your partner. Then yeah, this is the other bedroom over here. So yeah, 3 bed, 2 baths. I think the living area is slightly bigger on this one compared to the rooms, but it's nice that you have a very nice communal area. Alright, so this is the view as you go out. Yes, our view is Verando, our competitor right here. Alright, so you see Veranda over here. It's nice they have a park right down below. Hopefully that this commercial area down here, they don't put another condo up. So I actually still get the whole nice view over here. Sunway is actually on the right side, it's on the other side. From the second room, you actually get to see Sunway Pyramid. Yeah, so this room you can see Ibis, and then Sunway Pyramid is over there, right there where I'm pointing. So maybe if there are fireworks and anything, you actually can see it happened from this side. That's pretty much the room tour right now. Until I renovate the whole space with more things. I mean, this is the basic that we're gonna get. So, okay, just side note. So that's a bit about some of the things that we need to take note. That I can saying that in this kind of place, especially with the floors, this is laminated timber. So water can actually seep underneath it. Let's say you like just now the toilet, there was a hole there, so people coming out of the shower and everything, water can seep under, and then eventually the panels will actually come up. So that's something that we need to take note of. Maybe let's say tenants come in, you need to tell them that, hey, take care of this, or it's gonna come up. So yeah, just some things to take note of.
Because this kind of things, right, can actually become a dispute one. It's a wear and tear. You don't expect your tenant to take care of the place like you do. Because the panel expand is not within 1 day the water comes in. So it's been over years. This tenant, for example, will stay 1 year. Then everything is good because it's a new house. But if it comes the second year, before you actually pass a key to a tenant, And the tenant also must take note of that. Okay, there's actually an the panels are bloated. So what you gonna do about it as a landlord? The tenant already told you. If you don't want to fix, it's on you, but it must be in the tenancy agreement.
So yeah, take note about that.
So when you get your new house, right, one of the things that a lot of people miss because it's a water ponding test. Water ponding test is to see whether the water will stay. Sometimes, right, when the developer construct a house, the floor is not even, so it causes the water to stay there and form a pond. That's why it's called a water ponding. So especially in your toilet, you want to do the water ponding test, you need to cover here, and then the water ponding test will tell you whether there's any other leaking or not, whether the waterproofing is done properly. So what they do, right, they will flood the whole toilet here with water. Okay, so example, they flood this here, then they leave it for 1 or 2 days. If the water goes down, the water level goes down, it means there is a leaking because you cover already, the drain pipe here you cover. Okay, so you'll be leaking. So these are things that owners don't do because it's very tedious. Nowadays, please, our new homeowners especially, don't stinge on this. Okay, don't stinge on this thing, because what happens if this is leaking? Over the years, it goes down to the unit below. You as the owner, you'll be responsible to pay for the fixes or the unit below. Okay, you pay. It's in the Strata Act. Okay, cannot argue one. Not no, I don't know, it's leaking and all this. No, there's no dispute. This is in the Strata Act. You are the owner above. If leaking, the owner above is responsible for the leak. Responsible to pay. If it's the leak it can be proven that it's coming from your unit. So please fix this. Okay. And if there's any leaking, the below, let's just say the below actually report to the management. That means that it's very late already. The leak might come from your unit, might be coming from the piping. If it's coming from the piping, then the management will fix it. But if it's coming from your unit, you are responsible for this and also the unit below. One more thing you miss is also hollow tiles. So hollow tiles, what will happen if you leave it, the water will seep in, right? Then you will get the tiles start cracking. That won't happen in a day or two, even in a year or two. But it will happen when, all these things, this leaking, these hollow tiles, when it will happen? It will happen usually after your DLP, your defect liability period. What is the defect liability period? It's the 2 years period the developer gives you to report the defects, and they have to fix it within that 2 years. So after that, it's all on your own. That's why a lot of people actually go broke because of this. This is unexpected expenses, especially if you are investing in property. These are all unexpected expenses, but you can prevent it at the start. Please do not stinge money on this. Get a qualified home inspector, pay them to come. It's very cheap, save you a lot of time, and they will follow up with the developer. These are not your contractors, these are specialized home inspectors.
Okay, so we just went through the whole place with Kenny, and then I just want to ask Kenny, what do you think about this place? What's your thoughts about it?
What's my thoughts? First impression, it's a beautiful place. It's definitely geared towards the younger generation. There's your co-working space. Even the building design is based on something that you don't really often see. DNA. How often you actually see the developer go do DNA? And then the rooftop also, you can see there's a lot of the way they decorate. Right? They use the boat to put a seat there, and then they use an old trishaw. So it's clearly for Instagram one. And with regards to the units, right? Practical living, I like the units with the sunbed. Okay, this is not the unit that we see. You could rarely see the new condos with a sunbed, because most of the time they like to extend all the way to the window, and they don't have the sunbed. The sunbed is a waste of space. As living hall and dining area, it's very big. These days, I notice the new developments, they do this big, and the developers actually know what they're doing. they already study the market. I think the market is going towards this direction. So more recently I see a lot of young people, they like bigger living spaces and dining areas. But doesn't mean they got cook also lah.
But like for me, I say like the common areas, facilities, everything it looks very, very nice. Even the unit's very nice. But like some things, especially like if I'm carrying, like, so I do podcasts and I do like production and everything. So if I'm carrying a lot of things, let's say a lot of groceries, that for me the main thing that came up was parking is a bit far. That's a bit weird. So I park at the second floor, come down, walk all over. It's a bit of a hassle. What's your thought on that?
This part here is like pros and cons. The pros is that the developer actually, you see, when they build, right, the land size is about 2.85 acres. They only built one block. They easily can build 2-3 blocks, right? But they choose to build one block. Okay, so if you build one block, then there's low density. Low density, what I like about it is that they put a separate building for parking and the separate building for facility. Okay, cons. Yes, like what Elton mentioned, if you carry things, then you need to walk to his building and then go up. Okay. Cons is also if your parking is at level 10, like just now, oh my god, all the best to you. There's anything as pros and cons, but if you ask me, what the developer did was something for your comfort. That's why you're paying extra. And I also noticed, right, that you have a lot of lift. Sometimes, right, they can share, they can build, but they'll try to scheme, they have lesser lift. This one, the developer actually give you everything. Even this place that we are standing in Gourmet Kitchen, there's a lift. Okay, there's a lift. Then there's even enough lift for you at the parking area. Each of you have 2 parking, and then you even have a barrier gate for you. Okay, parking. And from the parking, you can also come here, the gym, straight away. You don't need to go back to your unit. You can go down to the facility, swim or whatever you want, then you go up to your unit. So it's very convenient. So there's always pros and cons. Of course, if you're taking things, that's part of living in condo. I myself live in condo, so sometimes I leave my key upstairs, come down, then my car key, 20 plus floors, then come down. Or even worse, right, the lift. The other day lift was spoiled. They got 4 lifts, 2 lifts spoiled. I have to come down for the 20th plus floor using the staircase. Imagine that. Okay, so at the end of the day, what I can say is there's no such thing as a 10-10. You win some, you learn some. Okay? So your next property, you'll know what to look for. Maybe you'll buy something low density like somewhere in Desa Park City. Who knows? Or you will choose a landed after this. Some people stay in condo. Oh my god, I will never stay in condo anymore. I want a landed. Who knows, right? Or you get next time if you buy a condo, then you know, okay, I don't want this kind of design. I don't want this kind of size. I don't want this kind of where the living hall is so big. I want bigger room. You win some, you learn some. Sometimes you win, sometimes you learn. Alright?
Hey, thanks so much, Kenny. So, like, what I think about this whole place is like, I would say it's like a hotel, right? Like your rooms, everything on one side, and then you come down from hotel, then you have all your, even like dining area and everything. It's all separated from your room, so you have that separate. So it kind of feels like you're in a hotel. Maybe that's what their concept is going to resort living. That was their selling point.
I see.
Yeah, so now that when you mentioned that, kind of makes sense. So if you like this place, just if you want to rent, comment down below. Rent. I will do another video when everything is up. So we're doing a fully furnished unit. So we'll have a separate video for that. We'll walk through my process, furnishing, defect check, and every kind of thing. So this is the initial, just thoughts with Kenny over here. Is coming to see the place as well. So you want to see the full video of what Helix Square is with his explanation and everything. He actually guides you through, what this matters, why does this design this way. Check out his channel. Our links are down in the description down below. See you guys there.
Bye.
Bye-bye.